Hey y'all, it's your girl Meka of Meka Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, 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 how y'all doing? Happy Friday. We made it through another week. Man, oh man. And I've got a good one for y'all today. Hopefully, the messages today will be exciting. It'll be fun. It'll be different than our usual type of lives that we usually come across where the dreaded past person always comes up, right? So hopefully on this one we can find out more about the new boo. But keep in mind, y'all know how energy works. Sometimes that new person can manifest as a past person coming back as a new type of energy. So sometimes that happens, but either way, this is something to look forward to because some of us are definitely moving on and turning our back on the past and ready to start anew. But keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could definitely resonate at any point. It's kind of a timeless reading. Everybody's on a different timeline, so your person can pop up at any point, okay? But I'm hoping that today's reading can give somebody out there some clarity and insight on what to expect with their next relationship. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. It's your girl Meka, Meka Divine Spiritual Guidance. You guys saw that little intro there for those who don't know what I look like. But I'm definitely in my comfort zone being off camera. And I want to give a shout out to those that checked in on me. I know I usually go ahead and post on a regular daily basis, but your girl needed a break yesterday. And today I'm back and ready to get going, get these messages out. And I'm kind of excited to see what happens, right? Because your girl is single too. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen here. But I do hope you guys enjoy this one. For those that are new, do know that every single month I do pick a lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. So don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. And for all of my amazing subscribers out there, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this one. And a big shout out to our mods holding it down in the live chat. They're going to answer any questions you have, any concerns. And if you're interested in booking a personal, that is the information there. Visit my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, for more information on pricing and different reading options. Also on my website, you'll find ebooks, courses, all kind of great stuff. And yeah, just check it out. See what you need. And for those of you that are just hanging out, don't hesitate to just say hello. I know everybody isn't a big fan of interacting in the chat, but it is a lot of fun as a reader to hear back from my audience, to know that you guys are enjoying the content, and also to see if any of these messages actually do resonate. Because remember, even though we're talking about your future boo thing, some of you guys may have already met this person. So it's exciting to see what happens. But of course, it is going to be read as predictive. So let's see what happens. We're going to first start off with Aries. Big shout out to those already in the live, ready to go. T Rose and D Scott holding it down in the live chat. We may have Lisa and Mitzi pop up soon. And I see we got Tam here. Hey Tam, and Amy said she turned on her notifications. She was ready. I heard that, girl. I heard that. I love it. I love it. And thank you guys so much for coming. Aries is first. Let's see what we got. We're going to pull some oracles, guys, as well as tarot in this reading to see what comes through. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button before you step out of any portion, and check the live chat feed to keep yourself updated on what we got going on this live. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank y'all so much for coming. All right, Aries, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the new person coming towards Aries in love and romance. This person you may find to be quite familiar because it looks as if you guys have known each other before in a past life. It definitely is going to be a very strong bond between you and this person, Aries, because I'm getting soulmate. I'm getting someone that is going to be like an instant feel like, man, have I known you before? For some of you guys, it may actually be a past person, but we're going to get some tarot in this reading and we're going to find out in just a second. First, let's get an overall energy check of how this person will feel about you. Spirit, give me an overall energy check of this person. That'll be connecting to Aries in love. The new energy, how will they feel? We have sacred union. You see that? I told you it's very sacred. Soulmates. And it's going to be so peaceful. It's going to be so peaceful. You guys are just going to vibe so well. With this energy, I feel like you're going to meet this person possibly in the summertime, summer months, spring, summer. Definitely during like the sunny months. I can't get away from that. All right. Let's get some more information about this person. Spirit, tell me more about this person. How will this person truly feel about Aries? We have Seven of Cups. Their intentions. We have Knight of Swords. And future actions, the Fool. So initially, when you meet this person, they're going to be quite confused about where this relationship can go. Possibly because this is someone that may have had a lot of options before you jumped on the scene. But there's going to be something very significant about you. Like I said, it's going to be a very sacred union that's going to bring them a lot of peace and happiness. And they're going to be very excited to get to know you. That's how they're going to feel. They're going to feel like, wow, this is definitely worth fighting for. If there is competition in the way, like other people, I think this person may not tell you about this. They may actually just kind of secretly sneak away from these other options and really kind of move towards you. Their intentions, like I say, is to move towards you with this Knight of Swords. But again, initially, I don't feel like this person is going to believe in relationships, love. They may not even take this whole thing very seriously, but over time, I think they will warm up to you because their future actions is the Fool. And it's a risk. It's a risk worth taking. One that I feel like this person is definitely going to be thinking a lot about. They're going to be like really going within and saying something is really pulling me towards Aries. I don't know what it is, but it's something very significant. Yeah, a lot of thinking, a lot of thoughts. Could possibly be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I also got a lot of water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, finally, let's look at Aries. How will Aries feel about this person? You're not going to trust them, Aries. You're not going to trust this person when you first meet them. Why is that? Why will Aries not trust this person? because you feel like this person is someone that is possibly getting a lot of attention from other people, are very popular, or has the ability to create connections elsewhere. So why me? Doesn't mean you don't like them, but you're just going to be kind of a bit guarded from this person. I think it's also because you've been through a lot. Many of you guys have been through a very tough cycle prior to meeting this person. And so you're not too confident about love at this time. But then I think things will turn around and you'll see where it can go. But I will reassure you, with this past life here, it's really giving me the energy of someone that you will feel very strongly pulled to consider. Definitely, definitely. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. Some of you guys can, like I say, meet this person, I say, like in the summertime, spring, something like that. If not this year, then definitely by next year. All right. Next, we have Taurus. Any Tauruses in the room? Any Tauruses? Any Taurus? And if I have any Aries, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that would be something that would potentially happen? I have Aries moon in my chart. And I would say, yeah. When it comes to love, not feeling super optimistic at this time, but I do believe there's a good person out there, but they're definitely going to have to win me over, right? Shelly says, Aries says, thank you for the reading. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys, we're going to move this train along. Next, we have Taurus. Any Tauruses in the room? Taurus, Taurus. Any Taurus. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses out there. Happy, happy birthday if you're celebrating a birthday this week. I hope you're enjoying your birthday. Let's see what we have for Team Taurus. I see we have Ashley representing for Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's look at this future boo thing. Spirit, tell me about single Tauruses. Who, can you give me some insight and clarity of who this new person that's going to be coming into their life will be like? This new relationship. This is going to be someone that's going to be older than you. There is no gender in tarot, but so if it's a feminine, fellas, this person will have a lot of masculine energy. But I definitely am getting someone that's older. Okay. And if they're not actually like older, they can just be very mature. Very mature. I'm getting very wise, very experienced. Someone that has a lot of wisdom. You can learn a lot from this person, Taurus. They're definitely going to want to take the lead in this relationship. All right. How will this person feel? How will this person feel about Taurus? We have, they will see you as their divine feminine. You see that? So even if you are a masculine Taurus, they will look at you as someone who is kind of like in a more, submissive or feminine energy. So it's like a perfect match of divine masculine, divine feminine coming together. And I'm just getting like it's a very soft, loving, open energy. And it's going to be very balanced. It's going to be very balanced. I don't get like a lot of clashing between you two. I get kind of like a harmonious connection where you both are going to be working together, which is nice. Okay. How will this person truly feel? Give me some more on this. This mature person connecting with Taurus is new love. How will they truly feel? We have the star in the reverse. Why the star in the reverse? Taurus, when you guys meet, I think this person is not going to be too optimistic about the outcome of this because they're going to feel like you're not putting forth a lot of effort. Remember, I said this is someone who's going to want to take the lead. So they're going to show up for you, maybe try to date you, really show you that they want to really work on this. But something on your behalf is really kind of giving this person a little pushback in their eyes, like you're not open to this, you're not receptive to this, almost like you think it's not going to work. Yeah, so they're going to be very confused, like, wait, like, is this going to work? So it's a good warning message for you, Taurus, that if you're kind of in that funk a little bit, like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna find love. I don't trust this person. If you're in the dating phase and you're like, I don't trust these people, you can really want to work on that because this person is serious. What is their intentions here? Yeah, Page of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Swords. They're going to do everything in their power to try to make this situation work. They intend to really turn it around. I feel like you're the runner and they're going to be like the chaser, trying to bring a lot of peace and harmony to this because, they don't want to lose you, but they feel at the same time you're more so focused on yourself, giving to yourself, pouring into yourself, and not really trusting love, more so focused on your grind. Yeah, but this person is going to feel like, okay, well, something has to give. We'll look at your side and see what's going on there, but let's look at this person's future actions in this relationship. With the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles, they don't know what to do, but they're going to take their time and try to be as patient as possible. And like I say, they're going to definitely pursue and take the more mature route of, hey, come on, what can I do to impress you? They just need your cooperation. That's the big takeaway for them to not lose hope. Because the first card is a star in the reverse. So it makes me feel like this person, over time, if they don't see change, then they're going to start to kind of lose hope. But this is someone underneath the deck that's definitely determined to come forward. They see you as a challenge. So the underlying issue is like, I need you to be there and accept this offer, Taurus. But if you give me a hard time, it's not going to stop me. I'm still going to go for what I want. I'm very passionate about you. I'm very determined to have this relationship. But, even though someone may be this determined to be with you, Taurus, be careful because over time, people get tired. Yeah, look at that. They're determined to have this 10 of Pentacles. See, I told you, seriously, underneath the deck, this person is super serious. But it's like you're running from it. All right, so why Taurus feels this way? What is going on with Taurus? Why are they running from this spirit? The Magician and the Ace of Wands. You want to kind of manifest a new passionate beginning, but you feel like maybe this person has bad intentions. So I'm going to try to have a little bit of mind control to make sure that I know that this person is being real, that this person is not trying to use me. Like you're going to come across like kind of a bit the toxic one. What does this look like with the devil card for Taurus? Yeah, like you don't want to lose this person, but yet you're not really fully investing in it. Yeah, it's like you fear committing, you fear fully offering much, but this person will definitely offer you much. And this person could be, I have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have Aquarius and Capricorn. All right. Those are the predominant energies there. And Tashima say, yes, consistency. Yeah, I think for a lot of us, if you've been single for a while, you definitely want to see someone show up for you. And this person will. I think they actually will. They just want to see you kind of like accept their offer. All right, Taurus, that's what I have. Let me know if it resonates. Next, we've got Gemini. Any Geminis out there? Any Geminis? So far, so good on the new love. Don't you all agree? I feel like we're going somewhere on this one today. Yay. And no toxicity showing up yet. I say yet because you never know. Ashley says, thank you. You're so welcome for the Taurus read. Again, happy, happy birthday, Taurus. Enjoy, enjoy. All right. So this is for all single Geminis. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about single Geminis. Tell me about the person that's going to be connecting with Gemini in their next relationship in love. Give me some insight about this person. So we have career. I'm getting like a businesswoman, a businessman. I'm getting someone that's definitely going to be career focused and they're going to be very accomplished and a go-getter. Okay. I'm definitely getting someone that is very focused on maybe possibly building a legacy, longevity, and stability in their life. Like that is a big deal to this person. And who knows, this person may have their own business. Hopefully they don't let their business and they don't let anything get in the way of this relationship. Because sometimes you can find people who kind of put their career ahead of their relationship. So let's get some more on this person's feelings for you. How do they truly feel about Taurus? I'm sorry, not Taurus, excuse me. Gemini, could be a Taurus. So we have social media, keeping tabs. So this is someone that's definitely going to be, how can I put it? I wouldn't even say spying, but they're going to be studying you very closely. So you can really, I'm also getting like a low-key controlling type A personality type of person. Someone that's like, I got to make sure that I know what's going on with my Gemini. And let me get some more on that social media. Let's see if we can find out why. Okay. Because this person may be experiencing a lot of pain at the time you guys meet. So they're having a hard time trusting. So that's why they're going to be watching you, making sure you're not cheating, lying, deceiving them, or hurting them. They just want to make sure that you're on the up and up. I can understand that. All right, let's get some more on it. And I think they're doing that too. It says social media because they may spend a lot of time at work, right? So while they're working, making money, they're like, okay, I wonder what Gemini's up to. I hope Gemini isn't talking to someone else or cheating on me. They just get a little paranoid about that. Give me some more on this person. How will they really feel about Gemini? We have King of Cups. Look at that. A lot of love for you. A lot of love. They feel a lot of love. This is deep, mature love. This is not baby love. This is like deep love. I'm getting very grounded and stable person. They're not here to use you to fill a void. I'm not getting toxicity. I'm just getting like real, genuine love offer. Yeah. But they do on the onset have a little trouble trusting people because I feel like this is someone in the past who has had people take for granted their love. And they may even open up to you and tell you about their past relationships. They may open up and tell you about like maybe a past person cheated on them or used them or what have you. I'm getting something like that is their story. So yeah, so they're not going to be 110% invested until they feel confident enough to know that they can trust you. Okay. What is their intentions with this relationship? They got to get out of their head. They got to get out of their head and not think so negatively. And that's what they're trying to work toward. So don't think this person will not trust you totally. They just have to see consistency from you that you're actually who you say you are. But they definitely want to work on things with you. and not create any conflicts. They really want a stable, passionate relationship. With the future actions is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. They're going to try to see how much are you willing to give them. Because remember I said something about this person has had people take advantage of them. So as much as they're willing to give you as this business person, they may be a provider type. What are you willing to pour into them? They don't want it to be a one-sided relationship. They want to work toward a relationship where it's reciprocal. So they're going to actually expect you over time to really show your effort. You know, are you going to come toward them with energy of, I'm going to give you as much as I can give you within my right? And until they actually see that, they're going to be kind of in their head like, let me judge this person. Let me continue to keep tabs on them because I don't want them to be someone that's going to cause me hurt like my past person. Yeah. All right. So let's look at Gemini. How will Gemini feel about this person, this career person here? We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Six of Swords. You know, Gemini, I really feel like there's a part of you that will feel like you have to jump through so many freaking hoops to make this person happy that it may kind of get on your nerves. But I think logically, you're going to kind of be a bit understanding of it the more and more you guys talk to this person, get to know them, hear their story. You may even relate to some of the things that they're saying. Because you may say, you know what, I get it now. I understand why you're expecting me to do this, expecting me to do that. Okay, that makes sense. But it may be kind of off-putting. And I'm getting like an indifferent feeling from you. I'll be in it, Meka, with this person just to see, but at the same time, they're kind of getting on my nerves. I just really want this thing to stop confusing me and get me all wrapped up in my head because I don't know what this person got going on. That's how you're going to feel about it, but you'll be in it because you're still being optimistic. You're like, I still like this person, but I'm just not sure if it's going to work out or not. I'll stay in it and stay hopeful and pray it's going to work out. And I think you should. I feel like this person has no bad intentions, but they will definitely possibly put you through the ringer because they really want to see that you are who you say you are. Anything else we need to know about this person as to why they're doing all this? Anything else about this person? Okay. So they're going to be in their head too. They're going to just kind of take their time with Four of Swords. I feel like this person's taking their time because they're still kind of healing, like I say, from their past. They're coming across a bit like I need to be with someone who's going to pour into me as much as I pour into them, which makes sense. I totally get that. Could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. And I also have a lot of earth energy here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, as well as some air, but mostly it's going to be water and earth sign. All right, that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates, Gemini. All right, next we've got Cancerians. Hey, I see we got Aqua Vibes in the building. Brittany's here and others. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live and interacting with me. Is there any Cancers here? Cancer, Cancer. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you guys for coming. Fridays are kind of hit and miss because sometimes people have things going on Friday nights. Cassandra's here. Cassandra Cat. All right, Cancerians. Let's see what we got. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Brittany. It's about to start storming here, y'all. So please, if the connection starts acting up, let me know. Sometimes I'm rambling, going on, and the connection starts getting kind of wonky when a storm comes through. So if it messes up y'all, if y'all can just let me know, I would appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Okay, let's get it, Cancerians. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Cancerians that are single Cancerians. Tell me about their next relationship, person. Tell me a little bit about it. We got a jumper. They popped out of the deck. Look at that, past life. So this is someone that's going to feel like a soulmate. It's going to be such a strong bond between you two. I love this energy here because if any of you guys have ever connected with someone like this before, it definitely feels like deja vu, like the card says. Like, man, I feel like I know you, but you don't know them, but you guys are going to just click so well because you may have had previous connections in the past. For some of you, it may be a past person, but I'm not really getting that. More so just a very strong um, soulmate connection. All right. How does this person feel about Cancer? Let's see. How do they feel about you? How will this person feel about Cancer? We have blocked obstacles. Okay. What are these obstacles? Ex-lover, old spark. Oh no. They feel like you're kind of blocking them from coming in because you are still trying to get over your ex. I think some of you Cancers, when you meet this person, you may mention an ex-partner, or this person will pick up energy like, wow, is Cancer even ready to get into a relationship with me? Because I think they're still trying to get over their ex. Okay. So still a little bit of residue, from something from your past. Give me a little bit about this person. How do they feel? Give me some more on that. I told you, soulmates, the lovers. It's not stopping this person. They think you're their soulmate. They're like, listen, at the end of the day, even if I don't feel like 110% confident that Cancer is all in, because they're still trying to get over somebody from their past. Oh boy, Cancer is hot. Cancer is super hot, and I'm super attracted and super determined to go for Cancer. All right, what's their intentions? What's their intentions here? All right, they're going to be a giver. They're going to be a provider. Yeah, they're going to be a provider. They're really trying to create a life where they can provide for you, make your life easier. Remember, I said something about your ex. So I feel like if not in the beginning, at some point, you're going to talk a little bit about your history. And you may talk a lot about Cancer, how someone from your past was not providing you the type of experience that you want. They could have been taking, using you up, down, just treating you so bad. And this person's going to be like, wow, okay, well, if I want to keep Cancer in my life, I've got to step my game up. Period. I got to step my game up. I got to provide Cancer an experience that is fair, because what Cancer went through is totally not fair. And I want to show Cancer something different. I love that. I love that. Yeah. So they're going to try their best to work their magic, I'm hearing, to create the type of relationship that you're telling them that you really want to have. I love that. And next actions, what is the actions going to do here? Okay, they're going to be honest with you. This is an honest, transparent person. They're going to be a good communicator, and they're going to definitely be a flirt. Okay, this person may say, man, you look so good today, or man, let me get a little bit of that, just like little flirty energy I'm getting. They're not going to hold back how much they are turned on by you and how they really like you. And I'm just getting someone that is like serious. Look at this. They're going to tell you they want a relationship. They're going to tell you they want you. They're going to put in work. This is a beautiful reading, probably the best one of the night, Cancer. Yeah, it's like they're going to get some type of clarity through some type of intuitive downloads that you are the one for them. Indeed. They're not going to be confused. They will kind of overthink it a little bit, but they're not going to be confused about you at all. They know what they want. This is somebody very serious. Okay, let's see how Cancers will receive this. Yeah, Judgment in the reverse and the Hermit in the reverse. When this person comes in, you're honestly going to feel like, I don't think I really want a relationship. I kind of want to be alone right now. Why? Because I think love and a new connection is going to be a bit overwhelming for you. And it just could be because you are still getting over this ex. It's an obstacle that you're not quite over. So when you see this person, I think you're going to honestly think they're being fake. And that's why Spirit wanted me to reassure you they're being honest. This is not a fake person. This is someone that's 100% transparent and real. They're not joking. They're very serious. And it's almost like you're more focused on yourself, your career, but you'll give them a chance. And that's where the relationship part comes in. It's like, okay, well, it's a great opportunity, right? So I'll extend an offer, but deep down, you just want to make sure that you'll be emotionally fulfilled. Which sounds like Cancerian energy. You want to feel good. You want this person to make you feel good. And as long as they make you feel good consistently, then you'll work on it. But your energy, we got to get it grounded. We got to get it balanced to where you're not feeling stressed, overwhelmed, not confident, moving in a lot of fear. Any advice for Cancerians on this connection? Any advice? You got to really work on your confidence and trust that real love does exist and that people are not always here to hurt you. Sometimes you have people who are here or that really want to love you. And this person really does. I see that. And that's beautiful. Beautiful energy indeed. But you got to drop that guard because what you're trying to do is protect yourself. But if you continuously push this person away, you may miss out on this. Like if you still kind of have this, should I run away from this? Should I continue to go back into my hermit mode and solitude? Spirit is saying, understand. It's safe. Understand that this person's not here to hurt you. They're here to really provide you an experience that you've never seen before. And I think you'll love it. Could be. I have Leo, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Gemini and Aries and Scorpio. Good luck to you, Cancerians. I hope this reading helped, gave you a little clarity and insights. Definitely something to look forward to. Beautiful reading. Leos are next. Any Leos in the room? Mighty, mighty Leos. Where you at? I hope you guys are enjoying this one. Do know that your girl has mini reads as well as full-blown personal reads available on my website for those that would like to book a reading. And also, before you go, don't forget to hit the like button and like the video. And if you would, hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any other of my lives, it would be very helpful. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right to the Leo read. All right. George is here. George is here. And I love what ASC says, and I talk a lot about this. As singles, we've got to definitely understand that actions speak louder than words, right? But we can't hold on to the negative thoughts that prevent us from being vulnerable and trusting the process. Love is a risk. It's a risk. It can go very good or it can go very bad. The thing about it is, trust your intuition. Don't ignore the red flags and allow yourself to be open and vulnerable enough to know the difference between healthy and toxic. If it was ever a doubt in your mind and in the dating process that this person could potentially be bad for you, listen to that. That's your inner voice saying, you know what? This person may be a narcissist. This person may be, toxic, an abuser, or a user, or a grown child. Listen to that voice. But before you even step out the door, before you get all cute, ladies, before you get all handsome and dressed to the nine, fellas, know what your worth is. Have your standards, have your expectations, and also have your boundaries. Never let anyone control you or tell you it's too much. You're asking for too much. What you want me to do, you just doing the most. No, they're just not good enough for you. And one thing I've learned over the years about dating, it's an interview process. It's going to be a lot of no's and one yes. But it takes time. And even as we go through today's reading, I say, use your discernment. It doesn't mean you'll meet this person tomorrow or next week, but at some point you may run across this magical person that really, really gets you fired up and excited to love again. And if you get that feeling, don't second guess it. Let this person show you who they are. But one thing that sets a toxic person and a healthy person apart is consistency. Consistent action. Consistent behavior. Not lying, not giving you false hope, and not making false promises or disrespecting you intentionally to get you. I will say about men, they will test you. But for some men, it's also an opportunity to see, are you that girl? Are you that? Are you that girl that has no self-respect? Girl that, all I got to do is take her on a few dates and she's going to be laid up, ready to just, that respects her self-standards, to not dare lay down and let any man take that sacral portion of her body for granted. It may seem so simple, right? But for a lot of us, it's so hard. Because for many of us, we've never seen healthy love. We've never experienced healthy love. So what is that? Why do I attract the narcissist? Why do I attract the unhealthy person? For many reasons. It goes back to your childhood. Were you raised in a toxic environment? Were you taught that love looks like abuse? Love looks like a man going in and out of a woman's life, fellas? Were you taught that love is conditional? And if any of those things resonate with you, what can you learn right now in this moment about yourself, having a lot of respect for who you are and what you want so you can find your divine counterpart match who matches your vibrational energy, so we're not dipping down and we're grabbing the gutter rats and then we're trying to change those grown children to try to make them to be the man or the woman we want them to be. We got to learn to rise above all that. We got to rise above all that pain and disappointment so that the next person that comes into our life, we're not assuming that they're going to hurt us, just like that toxic ex that took 10 years of our life away, treated us, right? Because everyone doesn't have that intention. So even though many of us want love, the very first step is having love for God, because that's moral code, and then love for ourselves. So that way we can find a partner who is willing to love us. Okay, now we're going to move on to Leo. Thank you for joining my TED Talk, y'all, for today. ASC says she really loves my advice on this channel. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you. She says, thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for listening, for those that listened. And let me know if you're watching the playback. I'll have a time set. Let me know if any of those messages resonate with you and help you as you navigate through your dating. Okay, Leo, you waited long enough. Let's get to your read. Let's get to your read. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Hit the like button. Okay, Leo, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leos. Single Leos. Single Leos. Tell me about their future relationship. Tell me a little bit about that person they'll be connected to in love. All right, we've got a flipper. There it is right there. So we have spiritual growth. I think this person is someone who is learning and evolving to become more tapped into their spirituality. I'm getting someone that's been through a lot in their life and they're trying their best to evolve like a phoenix from the ashes. So when they find you, just kind of like what I was talking about, finding your divine match. I really feel like for you, Leo, you would also be someone that's like been through a lot and you're finding a lot of love and respect for yourself. So it's almost like you guys are going to be very much mirroring each other, I feel, in some type of way, where you're evolving spiritually, this person's evolving spiritually, and then you guys just kind of come together and it's going to be a very healthy love, I feel. Very healthy love. Let's see how they feel about you. We have between the lines, look for what's hidden. Okay. What else? And we have storm, turmoil coming ahead. I don't think this is going to be one of those smooth sailing type of relationships, because remember I said this person has a lot of things underneath the surface they're trying to work through. But no one's perfect. No one's perfect. Um, and I think you're going to be willing to look past some of those flaws because it's almost like this person's addressing those flaws. But there are some cracks. I'm getting like some cracks going on with this person. They're not everything that you have hoped for or expect, but they are definitely growing and evolving. So it's like in between the lines, you kind of have to study them to see what I'm talking about. But it's going to be different for everyone based on what their story is. But there will be a rocky road out here, but it will still work. Give me some more on this person's feelings. Yeah, they definitely want to work on things with you, even when things are bad. I'm hearing you guys are definitely going to be the type of couple that will have your disagreements, and even when things feel very stagnant, they're still going to make the effort. So I'm getting kind of like an indifferent, or kind of like one of those relationships where you guys are just kind of like, we're gonna work through whatever we got to work through together. What are their intentions here? Nine of Swords and Temperance in the reverse. So whatever is in between those cracks or lines I'm talking about, the pain, the turmoil, the stuff they're trying to get through, they intend to get over that. For a lot of them, it's going to be a heartbreak, maybe a recent breakup that they went through, but they're transforming and working through that. What do they intend to do when it comes to Leo, though? 10 of Cups in the reverse and 4 of Cups. They're going to need time to get over this past situation. So like I say, it's going to feel kind of rocky. I don't see this person coming forward and saying, hey, let's get in a relationship like that. They're going to be like, let's date, let's get to know each other, let's take it slow. I'm just getting someone that's like, let's take it slow. And I think you're going to appreciate that too, because you're not ready for anything super serious either, I feel. What is this person's actions? Yeah, their actions is a very solid, serious offer. They're gonna offer you a relationship. They're gonna offer a friendship first that's gonna turn into a relationship, because they got to get all that negativity about the past out of their system. Underneath the deck with the Ace of Wands, they're very, very attracted to you, very passionate about you. All these aces is like new beginnings. So I feel like they're going to definitely be determined to have a good fresh start with you, and be very generous and loving and passionate. Like, they're going to show up for you. So don't let the little negative stuff I bring up scare you, because I don't think it's nothing like that. It's just little things to be aware of, so you don't run from this, because this person has good intentions, definitely. All right, so let's look at your side, Leo. Let's see how you feel about this person. 2 of Swords, yep. And 10 of Wands. Didn't I say you're going to feel like, I don't know if I really want a relationship right now, Meka? And let's see why. Yeah, you are still getting over something from your past as well. You're not confident enough to be vulnerable emotionally, but something underneath the surface is drawing you to this person to say, I really do like this person. So it's worth giving a chance. It's worth giving an opportunity, letting this relationship just kind of flow. You're going to feel, again, like friends first, but then it's going to evolve and grow to where you have a deeper love over time. And I say, like, both of you guys are going to be spiritually evolving and growing and learning about yourself and how to heal and get balanced and grounded with every step of the way. Anything else Leo needs to know about this person? Yeah, they're going to put in the work. 8 of Pentacles. They just need time. Yeah, they need time to heal from some type of betrayal, some type of, thing from their past that they're just still kind of holding on to mentally. That's just going to take time. And that's the turmoil that you may feel is stressful, but it's not because of then they're not attracted to you. It's because they just need a little bit of time. This person could be, I have Leo, I have Scorpio, I have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's the main energies there. All right, Leo, let me know what you think. Let me know if any of that resonates. Some of you guys may have already met this person or will be soon because a lot of you guys watching are single. Next, we got Virgo. Any Virgos in the room? Virgo. Any Virgos in the room? All right, we're on a roll, y'all. Happy Friday for those jumping on to the live. It's a quiet Friday evening. I think a lot of people are out and about or getting some rest. It's a storm brewing here, so I know after this live, your girl is definitely going to get some rest. Feels good to just relax tonight. Okay, Virgos, let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me about single Virgos. Single Virgos. Tell me about the person that Virgo will be connected to in love and romance. Their new person, their new next relationship. Give me some insight about this person. Look at this. We've got union. I'm hearing wedding bells. Definitely want a relationship that's going to lead towards marriage. I'm getting this person is very serious about a serious commitment with you. They're not messing around. They actually do want to settle down. This is not someone that's coming in for a fun time. They're coming in for a long time. Good to see you, Betty. Thank you for coming to the live. Okay. Let's see. Give me some more on this person. What is their true feelings for Virgo? We have unexpected. You are pleasantly coming into their life in a very unexpected way, just all of a sudden out of nowhere. But they're going to feel like, wow, like this is a fated meeting. We were meant to meet. We were meant to be together, all destined. They may even feel like right at the time you guys start talking, like that first conversation or that first date, they're going to be like, yeah, I think I know this is the one I want to be with. They're not going to be playing around with you. They are not going to be playing around, Virgo, at all. Okay, give me some more on this person. All right. I like this, Virgo. This is nice. Nice energy. So they're going to feel Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. They're going to need a little bit more clarity about where you stand, I feel. But they're going to still fight for this. What is their intentions? Four of Cups, Four of Swords. Okay. They're tired of waiting around for the right one to come in. This is like someone that's like tired of being single. So they intend to like really give you a solid offer. I'm getting this person has been single for a very long time or some time now. They're like, okay, I'm tired of being single. I'm tired of like being disappointed in love. They may have taken a break and then they just unexpectedly meet you, Virgo. And it's like, yes. They're so excited. Future actions, Ace of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse. This person will like tell you, listen, I'm giving this a shot. I'm going to see where this goes. I don't know where this is going to go, but I do like you a lot. And I want to be fair. So just let me know where you stand, Virgo. Because I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm hearing this person say, I am not playing about you. Yeah. I think this person will have have to know on your behalf that you are serious as well, because this is someone that has dealt with a lot of tower moments. I'm getting repeated tower moments where they run across a lot of karmics and a lot of people who do them wrong. They've dated around and they're just like, man, am I ever going to meet the person that I want? So when they meet you, like I say, they're going to be like, oh Lord, I hope Virgo is not going to be that person that's going to do me wrong like these other karmics. That's how they feel. Let's see, how do you feel about them? How does Virgo feel about this person? Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So Virgo, you're still in the phase of feeling disappointed by a past situation that you're trying to work through, healing from. You too have been through the ringer from a past relationship where someone backstabbed you, betrayed you, hurt you really bad. And so you're in a space right now where you secretly don't know if you can trust this person. But Spirit is saying you're kind of ignoring your intuition on this one because of fear. So don't let that get in the way. Yeah. And don't be scared of getting back out there. Some of you guys are pouring a lot of love into yourself, so much so that when you guys unexpectedly meet this person, you're not going to probably believe it. But as you get to know them, I think you're going to be open to give it a chance. But in the beginning, not so much. Yeah. And say, let's try it. I feel like you're still having a hard time like dropping your guard. So just be wary of that. That's just because you're still healing, but you have hope. It's like you don't completely lose out on hope and belief that love can't come. You're still just on this journey, which is fair, of healing. This person can be, I'm getting a lot of air and fire. So an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. I also have Scorpio here. Libra, which is air. So yeah, that's what I have. Let me know if it resonates, Virgo. Good luck to you. It seems like everybody is spiritually evolving and growing. My goodness, this has been a great read tonight, man. Great read tonight. I love it. We usually get doom and gloom, toxic exes, drama, drama, drama. But it's something about that journey, that spiritual journey of learning, evolving, and growing and recognizing, you know what? I got to change the game. I got to find someone who's going to be a lot more worthy of my time and energy. And I love that. I love that. Betty is a Scorpio from Georgia. Awesome. I'm in Mississippi, Betty. So thank you so much for coming. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, 11/1 is the birthday. Cool. 111 birthday. Nice. Okay, y'all. And you said it's storming there as well in Georgia. Yeah, it's just now starting up here. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm hoping my connection stays strong. Because sometimes, you know, in the South, when we get these storms, depending on the part of the areas that you are in the South, connections can get kind of wonky. So hopefully we'll keep it going. Libra's next. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live, those that are here. I know it's a Friday night, so some people are out and about. But don't hesitate to say hi, y'all. Don't hesitate to say hello. Libra. Any Libras in the room? Any Libras? Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Show your girl some love. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Because, as Betty says, I do give away free readings. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity to be in a chance for a free reading. Okay, let's see what we got, Libras. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Single Libras. Tell me about the new person that Libra will be connected to in love and romance. Ooh, look at this. It's like everybody's trying to get married these days. What's going on? Look at that union. That's so nice. You know, we just had Virgo get the same card. So you could be connecting to a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. Whoever this person is, they are serious about you. They want marriage. They want to settle down. They're not joking around. I mean, I have a whole deck of cards here and we got someone that's very serious. It could have been any card. Let's see how they feel about you deep down. Let's see. Hey, B, how you doing? So we have Secret Admirer. This is going to be someone that's been watching you for a little while. They're going to be studying you, but they're going to be a little scared to approach you. Yeah. Until they want to change the game and say, you know what? I'm tired of watching. I'm tired of looking at Libra. I'm going to take action. So some of you guys, this can be someone that you may be of a acquaintance of and have no idea that this person is keeping their eyes on you and want to come and approach you. And as they're watching you from afar or getting to know you, the love deepens. The love deepens. And they're ready to just change the dynamic to something more serious between you two. All right, give me some more on their feelings. Thank you. Thank you so much, Betty. Thank you. Give me some more about this person's feelings for Libra. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this kind of goes in and talks a little bit about what I was saying. They're going to be timid. They're going to be holding back. They're going to be a little nervous. But this is definitely someone that I believe is truly in a space of wanting to build a family, something long term. In the beginning, they're not going to be fully invested. They're going to just kind of see because they have to be able to know like they're making the right choice. So that's why I say they're going to be looking at from afar, studying you, get to know you, so they can know for sure that you feel the same way. What is their true intentions here, though? What is their true intentions? The sun. Look at that. Yes, I love that. The sun. So they intend to get clarity about this offer. Remember I said they just got to be sure. So once they can see the coast is clear, booyah. It's time. It's time to give Libra that first solid offer to creating this Ten of Pentacles. Baby steps, right? Baby steps to build that Ten of Pentacles. What is their future actions? We have the Four of Swords and we have the Death card. So I see this person definitely thinking about, okay, I've got to rest. I got to really unpack everything here to make sure I'm ready to make this change and transition from being just the onlooker to actually resonating and realizing this is who I really want to pursue. So they're going to take action. They're going to stop just kind of sitting back and actually take action. Okay. Yeah. I think this person has had a moment in time where they've been a part of a love cycles where they haven't had a lot of cooperation. They didn't feel like they were a part of a team. So this is someone that's moving in a very cautious space because they also too could be trying to recover from that past relationship where they didn't get the cooperation. This could definitely be a giver. You see that? Someone that gives a lot, offers something solid, and people take it for granted. Anything else we need to know about this person that Libra may not know about them? Yeah, so that's why they may come across a bit timid, a bit guarded, not fully investing in the beginning, but they're going to eventually get there. All right, how will a Libra feel about this person? We have the Eight of Wands and we have the Six of Swords. You're going to tell this person, listen, listen, listen. Don't come to me unless you're going to come correct, right, Libra? You're going to say, listen, you just want peace, you want happiness, you want love. You want someone who's going to be the calm to your storm. Yeah. You kind of low key want someone to stroke your ego too, right? To build that confidence up, to know that you still got it, but you do. So until this person can release some of those burdens off of your back, you just need a little bit of a push. You need something this person will just make you feel confident enough to say, okay, all right, whew, it's not another toxic cycle. Thank you, Lord. It's not. That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're looking for here, which is understandable. Definitely understandable. The person you could be connecting to here definitely could be a Scorpio. I got Leo. I have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries. Could be anybody, of course. That's the main energies, though, coming through in this reading, Libra. Good luck to you, Libra. I think both you and this person definitely have a story to tell. So, baby steps, right? Baby steps, but they are serious. I love that. Next, we've got Scorpio. Any Scorpios in the room? Betty's here. I know Betty's a Scorpio. And welcome, JoJo. Thank you so much for coming. JoJo says, I always enjoy seeing new readers. Well, actually, I'm not a new reader. I've been reading for many years. In fact, we are coming up on our 1-year anniversary on this platform here. Very exciting, very exciting. But I've been reading for several years. This is just a new space for me to share my gifts with everyone. And so if you subscribe, be sure to do so because I do give away a lot of freebies on this channel, one of which every single month I give my subscribers a free personal tarot reading. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy the reading. Welcome. Monica's here, Rashima's here, and Meka is a Scorpio rising. So let's see what we have, y'all. Let's see what we have. For the Scorpios watching. All right, this is for all single Scorpios. Scorpio sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Spirit, tell me about single Scorpios. Single Scorpios. Single Scorpios. Who is this next relationship person? The new person coming towards Scorpio? Tell me a little bit about this person connected to Scorpio and love and romance, the new person. Oh, we got karma. Uh-oh. It says toxic story, new opportunities. Hold that thought, Scorpio. Hold that thought. Don't click off yet. Let's see how this person feels. And I just hold off. Scorpio, y'all gonna be like, oh Lord, out of all the readings tonight, Scorpio get the karma card. Okay, we got addictions, unhealthy attachment. And we have whole inner growth. Okay. All right. This is gonna be a rough read. It's gonna be a rough read. I'm getting a codependent individual here. And I think they're being sent to you for you to teach them a spiritual lesson of doing that inner work. The inner work of not being codependent. But they're going to be very addicted to your energy. I'm getting obsessed. So again, you may miss this though. Let's see, how does this person feel? Don't click off yet, Scorpio. Hold on. Rashima's like, womp, womp, womp. Seven of Wands in the reverse and Ten of Swords. Okay. Yeah, this person is definitely going to be someone that is really trying to get over something devastating. This feels like a past person for some of you guys. This feels like a past person. Is this somebody new or from the past? Okay, somebody from the past. I wonder why they're showing up in your reading. Everybody got new love, and you're going to get somebody from the past that's trying to come in different. So they're showing up as a new person. All right, so let me tell you what I'm getting. Remember, I said in the very beginning, y'all, that the way energy works in tarot is when we talk about a new person, it's all energy. So a new person could be an actual new person, or it can be an old person that's coming up as a new energy. Some of you guys can be dealing with someone who is very manipulative, where they can manipulate energies to even come across as a new person. So this is someone that's very toxic, I feel, very addicted to you and your energy. And they really want to defend their position. They want to defend the reason why this relationship may have come crashing down, why they may have taken a long time to come forward and give you an offer. But I think this person feels that they have to defend the reason why. And for a lot of them, they may say, you know, I just was overwhelmed. I had a lot to think about. I had a lot of fears, a lot of anxieties. I was just going through a lot. The truth of the matter is, this person is very codependent. They need your love. They need your kindness. They need what you offer them to feel fulfilled emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And they will offer you a page, a breadcrumb. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. They're going to tell you, listen, let's leave the past in the past. I really want to start new. I really want to have a new beginning. But deep down, what you may not know, and this is why I say they're toxic, is this person may have this energy underneath the surface saying, I just don't know if I even want to be with Scorpio like that. I'm just going to come in because it's an exciting connection. It's fun. It's safe. It's fulfilling. It's a connection where I can get a lot. I can benefit a lot from. So if this person hasn't learned the karmic lesson, and for you, Scorpio, if you haven't learned the karmic lesson, many of you guys will repeat this cycle with this person. I feel like they're going to come in new, but it's going to be very much like a love bombing energy. And then we're going to revert right on back to the same BS that this person was giving you before. Let's look at their intentions. And then I'm going to just check. Don't click off yet, Scorpio. We're going to check and see if anybody else new is going to show up, okay? Their intention is, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. You see what I'm saying? Which is, they plan to be in and out, date around. We saw the Two of Pentacles underneath. The same stuff. Inconsistent, not serious. This is who they are. This is who they are. They don't have any intentions of changing soon. They just need to be more wise and very well calculated about how they go about this. That's how they feel, to get away with whatever they're trying to get away with. But this is someone that keeps showing up as pages. And as a page, that's a very immature energy. It's someone that's not evolving or growing, but they are very wise in their approach. So they can manipulate the energy, manipulate you into thinking they've changed. In the beginning, it'll come across that way, but it doesn't stay consistent. What is their next actions here? Six of Swords in the reverse. You see, they want to come back. But it just took me a long time to come back, Scorpio, because I was stressed. I really do want your cooperation because I don't want to lose you. All right. Let's see how you feel about this person, Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about this person right in this moment? All right. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. You're determined to run away from this, block this person, ghost this person, don't deal with this person. I think as soon as this person comes in, I'm getting two sets of Scorpios. Some of you guys will hear them out, and then you'll see that they have not changed, and then you're going to ghost them. Or many of you guys will ghost them instantly once you see their number pop up, or you'll just know intuitively they're on that crap. You know, they're playing games. Yeah. You're going to see right through this. You're very wise, Scorpio. You're going to see right through this. Because you already know this person's going to have you feeling, try to keep you stuck in this dynamic, and you don't want to be there. Is there any new love? Anybody else besides this person for Scorpio? Anybody else coming in? Six of Pentacles and the Wheel. It's not quite time yet. It's going to take a little bit more time, Scorpio, for someone new. I think right now, you're just kind of focusing on reciprocity. You want someone who's going to show up for you, that's going to be fair, that's going to be consistent, that's going to turn things around. You don't want any more karmic cycles, basically. You want things to turn around for the better. So if that requires you to wait, I feel like you're going to be willing to wait. Yeah. I don't see new love coming in for you yet, but I do see you dating. I see you having many options. And I do see with this wheel, the world card, that once this person comes in for the last attempt, that's when you'll finally be able to officially close this cycle with this person and be able to move on with your life and just wait for the right person. Yeah. I think underneath the surface, like some of you guys may still have dreams or have spiritual downloads. You may get intuitively pulled or drawn into thinking about this past person, something significant about you feel this person's energy pull on you, and it has a lot to do with them coming in. Okay. But you're working on it. You're working on rejecting this offer. You're going to work on rejecting it and moving forward. I think many of you guys will pass the spiritual test, but I think that this has to come in first. You have to reject this person's last attempt, and then from there, you're going to definitely be looking for something else. All right. Let's get some more on it. Can you give us some insight on when someone new will come in, Spirit? Okay, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Wands. I don't know. I'm just not really getting it. I'm not getting anybody anytime soon, to be honest. I'm just not getting it until you really just totally emotionally, mentally, spiritually walk away from this other person. It's kind of has you captive spiritually. It's not letting you break free until you let this go. And a lot of you guys, I already know, you're going to be like, I've already let this person go, Meka, but this person hasn't let you go. There's still a strong soul tie between you two, whatever that means for you. And so that's what a spirit wants you to know. Yeah. It's just because of the disappointment here, you know, with the Five of Cups in the reverse. I think you're still healing from that. And you may have been a little bit low key addicted to this person, you know, at one point, but you're trying to just get over it. You're still trying to get over that. All right. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. I'm sorry. I tried. You see, I pulled so many cards. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. And it keeps saying the same thing. So that's what we got. Sorry, Scorpio. Sagittarius next. Sagittarius. Any Sagittarius is out there? Saggy-waggies, where you at? Hey, Shay. How you doing? Betty says, very interesting reading for Scorpio. I would say so too, because I'm a Scorpio rising, but you know, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, and that's what I got. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the way energy works is even if you get over someone or you're trying to move on, it's still the other person still pulling, yanking. You know, y'all could be dealing with someone who is obsessed with you. Definitely. I'm getting someone who was very obsessed, Scorpio. I can't get away from that. They've been, ever since you guys disconnected, they've still been spying on you, keeping tabs on you, trying to plot and twist and figure out ways to come back to get you. And even if it's been months, years, they are still addicted to you. So it don't mean you just broke up with this person recently. I'm getting y'all have been away from this person. And then it's like, what the heck? Please go away, right? All right, Saggy, let's see what we got. All right. This is for all the single Saggies out there. I see you got a lot of Saggies that coming through for the read. We got Lindsay, Kiki, right on time. Trevor, Kiki. I hope I said that right. You're a Sagittarius sun and rising. Okay. All right. Let's get to it, Saggy. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about single Sagittarius. Tell me about the person that's going to be connecting to Sagittarius in love, the new person. How will they feel about Sagittarius? Okay. They'll feel freedom. They'll feel free. Um, I'm getting Sagittarius. This person doesn't want anything serious, but they're going to feel, how can I put it? They're still going to be connected to you, but they're going to feel free. They're going to feel free. I hope that makes sense. So in other words, some of you guys, I'm getting, it's not everybody's story, so don't cuss me out in the comments. Some of you guys might be into open relationships. Some of you guys may be into having multiple partners in your relationships. Some of you guys will be open to like a friends with benefits situation with this person. This person also will not be totally honest with you. They'll be keeping secrets about how they really feel about you. They feel like you are their twin flame, but it's almost like they're, how can I put it? They don't want to be tied down. They're kind of ignoring it. So they're not going to tell you, like, this is how I really feel about you. I got to get some more on this. This is a really weird energy. It's like the best way I can describe what I'm getting from this person is like someone that is into open relationships or something. But they're still very loyal, like very much in love with you, very much connected to you. But they don't want to be tied down. All right, give me some more on this person's feelings. All right, we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay. All right. I see where this is going to go. So if you watch the Scorpio read, I've kind of already talked about how past persons' energy can come up as a new person. And what that means energetically is that this person is going to come in different than what you're used to, but it's still a past person. Now, I feel like this is a past person for a lot of you because they're becoming quite impatient and they really want to make amends, but they're going to make amends in a very manipulative way. Okay, I'm getting this person is overthinking it, beating themselves up, trying to get out of their head, but they're getting impatient because this is someone that thought you were going to chase them. This is someone that thought that you were going to chase them. But let me get something on this three of wands in reverse. Yeah. They thought that you were going to come in, really make things work out. Very romantic. Even though this person may have done you wrong. So this is the part of the reading of what I'm talking about, where they're going to come in, instead of being that toxic person, the energy is going to shift into becoming this Prince Charming. Very loving, very romantic. Let's go to Ruth Chris. Let's take you to a fancy dinner, you know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. That's what's happening here with this person when they return, okay? But they like their freedom. Didn't I say somebody that has an open relationship or has other people? But the truth is, they feel very much tied to you, close to you. They don't want you to know how much they are really feeling you because they have too much pride and ego. I'm hearing like, I can't let Sagittarius know like they have that much power over me. I can't let Sagittarius know like I'm feeling Sagittarius that much. Because they feel if they tell you all this, you are going to let all that go to your head and you're going to start to mishandle them or betray them or hurt them. But their intentions are truly to be loved and emotionally fulfilled by you. So here's the part where the manipulation comes in. They feel like you are their soulmate. They appreciate you, but they need emotional fulfillment for their own personal gain. Not to necessarily love you, but to fill up their own cup. And when you don't do that, it disappoints them. And they've been disappointed for some time because I feel like a lot of you Sagittariuses have pulled your energy completely back. Yeah, they want to go back to the happy times when you guys were on good terms. They intend to kind of go back to where you guys would be light, fun, have a good time. So they're going to take action with the Chariot to the Judgment in reverse. Why the Judgment in reverse? Okay, manipulation. So they're going to come in to wear a mask to pretend to be all serious, all romantic. It's all fake, y'all. Only to manipulate you to get what they want. They don't plan to build anything long term. This is somebody that's going to breadcrumb their way through this, but they definitely want to make amends with you. That's why this energy is coming back, okay? Now, how will Sagittarius feel about this person? Let's see how you'll feel about them. The Lovers in reverse, Emperor in reverse. You don't really trust this person. You don't trust this relationship. You're kind of done. You know, it's like, even though you have a lot of passion for this person and feel like they could be a soulmate connection, you feel like it's karmic in nature this lifetime. This person has done you so wrong at this point where you're just so tired of it. And that would be correct. This person's a liar, possible cheater, in and out of your life, what have you. You don't really have no plans to go towards this person because you're setting yourself up for some more karmic injustice. This person will not take accountability for what they've done. You feel like they're toxic and what have you, okay? Is there anybody else, any new love, like another person coming towards Sagittarius anytime soon? The single Sagittarius in spirit. Page of Cups in the reverse. And the Ace of Wands. It's going to take time. It's going to take time because I think a lot of you guys really need to work on healing yourself. You need to work on building your confidence. You got to work through the pain that this person has caused you. And very similar to that Scorpio reading, I'm getting a lot of you guys are just totally not over this yet. There's still that residue, like I talk about, where people are convinced they're done, they've broke this cycle, they're moved on. But once this person reaches out to you or takes action towards you, I really feel a lot of you Sagittarius are going to be triggered. You're going to be triggered. You're not going to fall for it, but you're going to definitely be triggered because you still have feelings there. And it's going to put you in a space of feeling like, ugh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I have to make a head over heart decision. I can't do this. I can't just, go, you're going to really have that self conversation of logic over feelings and passion that you've had with this person, stepping away from the illusion of what could be and come down to earth with the reality of that this person is not good for me and I've got to protect myself. But this person triggers you so much. Yeah. Kiki says he has me in a three-way with Scorpio. So I get why both our readings we were from the past. So yeah, for some of you guys watching, you could be connecting to actual Scorpio, or it could be a third party who's a Scorpio. I mean, there's a reason why it's coming up, y'all. But whoever this person is, definitely, I told y'all, got other people. They like their freedom. If they don't actually have a relationship, they definitely just don't like to be tied down. This is someone that just likes to be able to come and go as they please, not being related, but they have such a strong feeling for you. Okay. All right. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Gemini. I got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. So a lot of fire, a lot of air, Libra, and Gemini. That's the main energies there. All right. Kiki says, thank you so much for the advice. I gotta protect my heart. Absolutely, love. Absolutely. It's hard. Love is hard. Because even if someone is very toxic to us, breaks us down, makes us feel horrible, if we love that person, it's hard. It just is. And that's where we have to use our discernment and say, but this person is who they are. And I have to recognize that it's just not going to work. They're not changing, and I can't hold on to they are. And the beauty of the way God designed it and the way, we can go about relationships is we always have free will to walk away. Always. King Bruzy says, I'm a Scorpio male. I'm a female Sagittarius. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I had a Scorpio male. I'm a female Sagittarius. You're spot on. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Trevor says, Saggy here dealing with a Gemini who was holding on to a Scorpio ex, non-committal, liar, and secretive, dealing with lots of people, like I was saying. Great. Yeah, those people we gotta let them go. We gotta let them go. And like I say, timeline. Some of you guys may have already went through this, and you can testify to say, Meka is on point. She knows what she's talking about. So if y'all have not went through this, Here we go. It's telling you like this coming up for a reason because this is a warning message for those that haven't experienced it, or if you're not aware, this is what's going on. All right, Capricorn's next. Hopefully we got new love, right, Cappies? Hopefully we got new. I know that's why you guys are here. I asked Spirit for new, but you know how that goes with energy. New sometimes is old coming in as new, and our toxic people can definitely manipulate energy, which I hate as a reader. That's why I try to dive deep to give you guys clarity of what I'm getting. Before you guys step out, if you have to, because we're getting to the last 3 signs of the evening, be sure you guys like the video. Show your girls some love. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here this Friday night. As you guys know, on Friday evenings, people are out and about sometimes. So the fact that you're here, I really, really appreciate it. But be sure to let the algorithm know that we're having fun. And that is an energy exchange. It allows me to connect with you and for you to connect with me if you like the video. And for those that would like a personal reading at my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Check it out. Good evening. Good to see you. Lots of Capricorns in the building. Okay. Knowledge 33, Kiki. Kiki says, big Cappy here, not the little one. I heard that. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Spirit, tell me a little bit. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the single Capricorns. Single Capricorns. Tell me about the new person that Capricorn will be connected to in love and romance. We got money, 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 money. So this is someone that is definitely money focused, focusing on their career, their finances. I feel like this is definitely someone that is your match, right? Capricorn, you definitely want somebody stable, right? Well, this is somebody that puts a lot of priority and emphasis on their stability and creating, long-term success and legacy wealth. I like that. How do they feel about Capricorn, this person here? We have home, foundation. You're a strong foundation to what they're trying to achieve in life. And we have text message, unsent messages. So this person may not communicate with you all that they're thinking or feeling, but this is someone that definitely wants to, underneath the deck, be in a relationship with you. Okay. They may not tell you that from the beginning, but I feel like this is someone underneath it all. What they're not telling you is that they really want a relationship with you. They see a great potential here. And I feel like eventually they will communicate this. It just may take some time. Let's find out more why. So we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, their feelings. And we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So what I'm feeling, honestly, Capricorn, is someone that is very serious about dropping other options, other connections, other people. They may be trying to get over a lot from an old cycle that they haven't totally closed out yet. So I definitely do feel like this person is going to be very conflicted in the beginning if you are going to be the one that they truly want to build with in the beginning. A lot of their pride and ego won't allow them to be very emotionally vulnerable. I'm getting this as someone that is very indecisive. in the beginning, but what is their true intentions? With the Wheel to the Four of Wands, they're hoping they can create something real here. You know, Four of Wands is family, home, marriage, celebration, turning things out for the better. They want things to be great here. That's what they intend. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Look at that. That's what they intend. They intend to build something solid. I just can't get away from, in the beginning, it may feel kind of, and it's not because they don't want it. It's because they just need that reassurance that you're not going to do them wrong. So what is their next actions? Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. They're going to really put a lot of time and effort into their healing, their money, their investments, until they make a decision about this connection. I can't get away from the narrative that this person is trying their best to trail. I'm not getting a 7 because a lot of times people see 7 of Cups as, oh, not necessarily getting that with this. They're a bit confused about if you're the right person to give their heart to. They don't want to be hurt because underneath the deck we have the King of Cups. They have a lot of love for you. This is mature love. This is serious love. This is mature love. This is not someone that's coming in to play games. We have the Sun, but we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. You need a little bit more clarity on where this person stands, I feel, when it comes to you. You want to know, are they going to be kind? Are they going to be generous? Are they going to be mature, stable, really about what they say they are? You just don't know. Some of you guys could be ignoring your intuition because you're so focused on the possibilities of something bad happening here. And Spirit wants you to know, don't allow yourself to move in fear. Move in faith and really hope that things will work out, because a lot of you guys don't trust it. You're going to meet this person and you're going to be like, you know what, Meka, I don't think I can trust this person. Yes, you can. Yeah, I'm telling you here. Mindset. And you have to trust that love does exist. Love does exist. And just follow your intuition. But a lot of you guys will work with this person, see where it goes. But deep down, the truth is you don't really trust it until you see the results. Is there anything else we need to know about this person that they may not be sharing? They may not be sharing with you that all right, y'all. So let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. If you're having trouble rewinding the tape, sometimes what happens is the internet connection starts to drop. And as I was sharing with you guys earlier, we have a storm coming through my area. And because I'm in the country, sometimes my connection is not the best. So I'm going to just say this. If you are coming in and you're trying to rewind the video and it won't let you go back, it's because we dropped the connection. But I will reassure you, if you come back later after we close this live, you will definitely be able to see your reading. Okay, my apologies guys, but that's just how it works with YouTube lives. If the connections drop on my stream, like the internet connection and stuff, what'll happen is you guys won't be able to rewind the tape. But I'm in Mississippi. Yeah, I'm in Mississippi. I'm originally from California, so I'm not a Mississippi girl for those that are curious, but I do live in Mississippi. And yeah, it's definitely been crazy. And it just happens like when I'm out here. Yeah, Auburn, you're in Alabama. So you know what I'm saying. But people in the South, y'all know what I'm talking about. When we get these bad storms, our internets, our phones, our lights, everything starts getting kind of wonky sometimes. So please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, my people coming in to the live that's missing out on previous reads. But I think we're clear now. Can y'all hear and see me okay, Aquarius? Can y'all hear and see me okay? Yeah, Auburn says it's been hailing where she's at. That's how bad it's been. It's been hailing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. It's been crazy tonight. So after this live ends, I'm gonna just reassure everybody. Okay, good. Ebony can hear and see me. Okay, great. It did not end. The live did not end. It's still going to be recording. But after I end the live, meaning when I close out Pisces, what's going to happen is it's going to take a little while for the live to kind of catch the other stuff on the back end. Give it about, I would say, 20 minutes after the live ends, come back and you'll be able to see everything as well as the timestamps. So that way you can check your reading. I know it's such an inconvenience. I hate that for my friends that came to the live late. But you will be able to see your stuff. It just what happens in YouTube world when we're doing a live stream and the connection starts getting wonky. So, okay, Aqua Gang, you're up. And then we'll have Pisces and we'll close this thing. We'll timestamp it. I know it's Friday night and it's storms going on in the South. So apologies. But I'm glad you guys are here. We got Lisa in the building. Thank you, Lisa, for modding tonight. All right, Aqua Gang. Let's see what we got. Yaz is here. Ebony's here. Thank you. Thank you. D Scott's here. All right, Aqua Gang. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Single, Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the new person that Aquarius will be connected to and love. The new person. Tell me a little bit about that person that Aquarius will be connecting to. Here we go. It's always some stuff, Aqua, ain't it? Look at this. We got triangle. This person may be coming in and you may not be aware, but you're going to be caught up in some type of love triangle with this person. Oh, Lord, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Tell me about it. How they feel about Aquarius. How does this person feel about Aquarius? We have healing, releasing. Okay. And we got player. I can't get a look. Player, it says strategic. Aubrey says, push that shit back, return to sender. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Baby, let me tell you something. What the heck is this? We don't do this. We return to sender. Namaste. Stay the F away from our aqua gang. We don't want this new person. What the. Okay. Don't click off Aqua Gang. You know we got to get to the bottom of this because we got to see what's going on. And do know this. Do know this. It may not go nowhere. It may not even go nowhere because let me tell you something about this person. The truth will come to light. Aquarius, we'll figure this out, whoever you are. So don't try to play this game with Aquarius. They're not the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 to be F with. Talking about player strategic. Ooh, y'all, stop it. Stop the madness. All right, come on. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. 9 of Swords in the reverse, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Let me see. Is this a past person? I'm feeling like this is a past person. Spirit, is this a past person trying to come back to Aquarius? In the upright, yes. In the reverse, no. Of course it is. Of course. Y'all know who this is. Y'all know who this fool is. Look at him. Y'all know who this is. They coming back. They coming back talking about, Aquarius. You want my breadcrumb? You want my breadcrumb? This ain't no new person. This is somebody from your past, Aquarius, that's going to pretend like they're transformed and they're going to give to you. They're going to be fair to you this time. I think in the past, this is somebody that is very stingy, very about themselves, and they feel like an idiot that they didn't give or invest in this relationship. You know what I'm getting? I'm going to tell you this. This is what I'm getting. Let me take a breath because you know I want to start cussing. Y'all know, let me take a breath. Your person tried it to put you in a third party situation. This old player from the Himalayas, right? You may have found out about this and you let them go. You don't got time to be dealing with somebody that's on these games. So you play dumb games, you win dumb prizes. So if they want to be for the streets, you let them be for the streets. So now this person said, it's a bet. I'm about to go out. I'm about to do me. I'm going to lay it low, spread it wide, entertain these karmics, forget about Aqua. I don't care about Aqua, but they're not you. They're not you. This person has spent time trying to replace you, trying to find you in other people. They haven't been very successful. And what they think about is everything you told them. I'm getting Aquarius. You said, okay, sucker, you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to find out. You're going to see. You can't find nothing better than me. You're going to find out. And they found out that you weren't asking for much. You were just asking for a decent relationship. Not one-sided. But this person was so focused on other people, other things, third parties, their friends, their family, other people, romantically. They try to be old fake player, okay? And now they want to come back to try to pour into you, give to you. So the reason why they're coming up in this reading is because even if you've moved on, Aquarius, you've let this go, you know who this is, you know what they're about, you're ready to find new love. But the reason why they're coming up is because this person's obsessed. They can't find Aquarius energy anywhere else. It's rare. You're a rare gem. You're a rare jewel. What you were providing cannot be duplicated. Hold your thought, Aquarius. We'll see after I get through this foolishness if there's anybody new coming after this mess, but it is going to be destined. This person will reach out. We'll try to give you a new offer and all that jazz. So stay with me, Aquarius. We're going to get to the bottom of this person and then we'll see if there's anybody else. Hold on, Aqua Gang. Their intentions. Their intentions is we have the Queen of Swords. And then we have the World card. This person intends to communicate that they want to start anew. Let's leave the past in the past, Aquarius. Let's start a new cycle. Let's end the old. Let's create a new connection because I see your worth and value. I see that you're actually the Empress or the Emperor, no gender in tarot. They see your worth and value now. You're not like these other hoes. Yeah, they have gotten some downloads. I think like that's part of their karma to miss out on this because I already know. I didn't even really got to pull cards, but for those that want to know, I know y'all don't want to hear this, but just stay with it, y'all. For people that want to know, they know that they've allowed their fears, their anxieties of letting go of this old player lifestyle that they were already deep in before you guys met go. They didn't want to let that go because they're so good, like they're so set on believing there's something better. They wanted something, they were chasing something better, but you are the best. There is nothing better than the Empress. Oh, y'all. Okay. Whew. Take a breath. Take a breath, Aquarius. Take a breath. Next actions. What is this person going to do next? 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. This person is going to start working on their stability, creating more to offer you, because this is someone that feels like they played themselves. Like seriously, this is one of those situations where the joke is on them. They're not stable. They're not happy. They're not, even if they're in another relationship, Aquarius, they're not happy with this person. They want to really defend their stance with you. They want to drop this guard on their heart and start loving you. They want to love you because this has been something they've been pushing down and pushing away. All that opportunity and time that they've had to show you this, they've been ignoring it because they're immature. Now they want to give you a big love offer. Okay, that's the action there. Yeah, underneath the deck, they want to settle down with you. They want to move in with you. They want to settle down with you. They want to, create a life together. It's too late. Come on, Aqua Gang. You know it's too late. What the heck is going on with your person? Could be a dang on Sagittarius. Could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Who cares? This person's delusional. But they do love you. That's the truth. Like, I'm not going to even hold you. This person really does love you. And they want to be emotionally vulnerable, but they're scared because they know there's a possibility that if they can catch you in a very vulnerable, weak moment, they can slither their way up in there. They can fly and slick Come on through. That's what they think. But they don't recognize that you are a fixed sign. So when Aquarius makes their decision, it's final, right? How do you feel about this person, Aquarius? What is the true feelings for Aquarius, for this past person, this player? Ugh. Judgment, Four of Swords. You taking a break. You tired. You tap it out. Aquarius out. You know what I'm also getting, Aquarius? You feel so much more peaceful without this person in your life. You're hurt, but you're also at peace. I think it kind of hurts you more than anything by the way this person has shown up. And the fact that this person's coming in with so much pride and ego, I think that hurts you the most. Like the audacity of it all. To say, I love you, Aquarius. I want to be with you after they've done everything that they have done. That's the time you're on. That's what you're going to be contemplating about when this person shows, like, really, the audacity of it all. Why would they do this to me? Knowing that they've had me waiting, you had me waiting while you went to go lay it down across town. Like, that is a no. Correct, Auburn. You better love me while I'm there. Correct. Because when I'm gone, I'm clocked out. Aqua energy 24/7, 365. Period. And that's for real. And then folks get mad when you clock out on talking about Aquarius cold, Aquarius this, Aquarius that. No, that's not it. That's not it. The thing about it is, this person had a chance to shoot their shot and they missed. So now I don't even feel like you're interested in this person anymore. You're disappointed. You're disappointed and you feel like they have too much pride and ego. They think they're cocky. Like it's almost like a cocky energy. You're just tired of it. All right, let's look at new love, y'all. Is there anybody else? Is there any new person? Any new person spirits besides this player, this person that's just playing games with Aquarius? Anybody else? Anybody else coming towards the Aqua gang? Seven of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. You're not interested in these other options. You will have them, but you're not going to be satisfied with them. Like I'm getting, as soon as you date these people, get to know them, you're going to run away from them. So I don't see you connecting with anybody serious anytime soon. But I do see some of you guys, single Aquarius, is dating these people, but just not being satisfied. I feel like Aquarius, you're in a space right now where you're like being very aware of who you are and what you want. You're not comfortable with settling for anything less than you deserve. And so if people are not going to come to you correct, you're going to respectfully decline. And you're not going to be mean about it. You're not going to be toxic. You're just going to get your purse and you're going to walk away. Yeah, you're just not going to be satisfied with these people. You're going to be like, okay, yeah, bye. Yeah, no. You know, that's what I'm getting. So a lot of it has to do with, I'll tell you what it is, Aquarius. If you ever wondered, why am I having a hard time? Well, it could be two things. One, it could be because your spiritual evolution. This is a very karmic connection in which you are spiritually tested and guided to go through this in order to spiritually evolve and grow. I think spirit and the universe is still testing you for people like this, and you using your discernment to really identify what is for you and what's not for you. So what's happening is when you go out here and date, my single Aqua gang, you are definitely not going to settle for none of it. You want someone in your life who is going to be there and provide you a solid, real, responsible connection. And it looks like you're in a space of, okay, well, if I don't find them today, I'm not going to be desperate. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to, be a pick me. I'm not going to be like, pick me, pick me, pick me. No, you're not doing that. Period. You're not doing it. So I feel like there is so much power in a spiritual being such as yourself who can use that energy, transmute that, and say, okay, I may not find someone to connect with, but I'm going to take that and pour back into myself and heal. I'm going to continue to utilize that time to just relax, enjoy myself. Think about what I want to do next. Think about, where I want to put my energy next. I'm open, but I'm not totally going to settle. And sometimes it's because Spirit is saying it's quite not that time for your person to come in, because there's still other spiritual lessons or spiritual things that have to occur in your life before your person shows up. And in this energy read, Aqua, it looks like you'll be put through another test where this toxic person is going to come back into your life. And for some of you, it may not necessarily be the same person, your ex. It could actually be a new person that has very similar qualities as your ex. That happens sometimes too. But whatever it is, you're going to use your discernment and you're not going to fall for the games, which is great. Which is great. And I'm with you, Aqua. I feel like a lot of Aquariuses are in a space of never scared to be alone. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to just be with, just to say, oh, I'm in a relationship. No, you want to be with someone that is actually for you. So I agree with Aqua Vibes that you have no issue with being alone. Aquariuses typically roll like that, but you are open. And that's a good step, because some of us, it takes a while for us to get there. So I see you're open, but do expect, a little bit more time alone. Um, and it takes time. It's not an overnight process. It's not an overnight process. Y'all know dating is a process. It's a journey. Okay, it's a journey. It's an interview process. And as you get to know people, have fun. Enjoy your singlehood. Enjoy dating. Your time to just, enjoy being single. Because once you find your soulmate, your person to be with, that is the time where all that goes away. That's the time when, when you can walk around butt naked in your house, like the star card. Y'all can walk around butt naked in your house and do what you want to do, eat what you want to eat, go where you want to go. You don't have to answer to nobody. All that goes away, okay? All that goes away. So enjoy it while you can, okay? For those that's been married, you know what I'm talking about. Once you get married, it's like, okay, now you gotta get into the role. Those of you who have children, you know what I'm saying. It's different when you have other people in your life that you have to kind of somewhat show up for versus being alone and have that freedom. Not holding, look, I told you, butt naked holding a slice of pizza. You feel me? Yeah, take time though. Don't give up on Love Aqua Gang. It's going to come. It just takes time. But one advice I will give Aquarius, get out there. Get out there, enjoy it. This is a time, especially since the weather's starting to shift. I told myself I'm going to get out there more. So get dressed up, be seen, go to events, try to find people organically, get off of the apps, just so you can actually see people in the flesh. It's better to see people in the flesh than these false folks online, these narcissists and toxic people online, because that's what 99% of the people on the dating apps are. They're toxic people. They're the ones that nobody want, and so they get online so they can, of course, sell you a fantasy and a dream, and then when you meet them, you find out the real them months down the line, right? not to say you can't meet somebody toxic in person. At least you can catch their energy, right? When you meet someone in person, you can see how they look, you can catch their vibe, you can see how they dress just naturally. You don't have to see the fake first date dress up, the fake persona that people give off, when they first meet someone online, all that stuff. So that's just my insight on it. But to each their own, to each their own. Pisces, last but not least, you're next. Yeah, I like that too, Aqua Vibes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For those that have been married, for those who have been in long-term committed relationship, it is nice, to just take a breath and do you for a second. Find yourself, get into your passions, your hobbies, do stuff for you. It's such a nice feeling. Aquarius, we can appreciate that because we know the value of just enjoying your own company. Yeah. It gets lonely at times, right? But it's so worth the peace. I'd rather be at peace than in chaos. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather be single and alone and at peace than with somebody's nappy-headed son that's stressing me out and about to send me to an early grave. I'm not doing that. All right, Aqua. We got to keep rolling. Y'all don't forget to like the video, show your girls some love. I would really, really appreciate it. Big shout out to our mods tonight, D. Scott, Lisa, and thank you all to those that came to the live tonight to show your support. Again, my apologies, you guys. I'm so sorry that the connection kind of glitched up, but if you missed any portion of the reading, do come back in about 30 minutes or so. You should be able to see all of your signs as well as the timestamps to look back and see. We had a great reading tonight, y'all, didn't we? It was a great reading. So I love the positive energy. And even if your sign didn't get the best read, hold on to that hope and faith because love is there. It just happens all in divine timing. It's like God, the universe, only gives us what we are ready for. So trust the process and continue to pour into yourself, love yourself, do for you. And you never know. Before you be like, you know what? I'm giving up. I'm going back to the house. That's when Mr. Wonderful pops up. That's when Miss Wonderful pops up, right? And you fall in love, and it's a beautiful love story for the ages. But once you stop focusing on it, that's how it works. You got to stop focusing on it. You got to stop worrying about it. You just got to keep just pouring into you. So your vibe will be high, you'll be at peace, and you'll just naturally exude this peaceful, loving, fun, light, free energy. And a guy be like, ooh, who that? Who that? Yeah. All right. Let's roll. Let's get to Pisces. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa says, thank you, Meka, for your wisdom and guidance. And for those that missed out, I did a little TED talk before Leo. Such a powerful message. I definitely going to go back and hear that. Sometimes what you guys don't know is I have to say these things to remind myself of some things, right? I'm still on my spiritual walk, so I'm learning to definitely change some things up as well for myself. So we in this together as a collective, baby. We in this together. Pisces, Tiara's here. Okay, represent for Team Pisces. Any other Pisces here? Any other Pisces? Pisces, Pisces. All right, let's get it, Pisces. Yvonne's here. Yeah, I saw Yvonne earlier. I was like, I think Yvonne's a Pisces, but I thought you checked out. You still here. Good. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Single Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the new person that Pisces will be connected to in love and romance. True gem. Oh, yes, rare. This is someone that is unlike anything you've ever experienced before. They definitely are going to be very valuable to you, of good quality, good character, something you've never experienced. I can't get away from that statement. Something you've never experienced before, but something you can really appreciate. How will this person feel about Pisces? We have single parent, and it says responsibilities. And then we have unexpected. It says all of a sudden. So you or this person could be a single parent, and at a time when I feel you or this person is focusing on their children or their responsibilities, you connect. You find each other unexpectedly. And I think if this person is a parent, they're very good with children. If you are a parent, I will say that this person is really good with children, and it's something that you didn't expect to find, like almost a perfect match. Tell me more about this person's feelings. Yeah, they're going to be very passionate about you, very turned on when they meet you. They're going to be like, "Ooh, who's that?" Yeah, they're not going to want anyone else. They're going to meet you. They'll be like, "Yeah, that's exactly what I've been waiting for. There's no need to wait for anybody else." This is somebody who is definitely single. And when they meet you, they're going to be like, wait, I don't want to be single anymore. I really want to connect with Pisces because I feel like they're my soulmate. We were meant to connect. In the past, this person, when you meet them, they could have been giving up on love. Just like I say, taking care of their responsibilities, focusing on them, being the single parent, single mom, single dad, what have you. And then boom, unexpected, boom, you show up in their life. And they're like, okay, this is interesting. So what is this person's intentions with Pisces? Single Pisces. King of Cups, Four Pentacles in the reverse. Oh yeah. They don't want to lose you because they're going to get very emotionally invested. But this person may not necessarily tell you out of pride and ego how risky this feels to them to take, because for a lot of you guys, they'll be risking their singlehood. They'll be risking involving you with their children, or, getting hurt. I'm just getting someone that's a very like sensitive person, but very mature. So if it's a guy, they just have like a very sensitive side. If it's a woman, it's someone who can be very sensitive and emotional. But they intend to make sure this thing goes smoothly. They just want a very peaceful connection, something very peaceful. So I do see this person really overthinking it, and almost psyching themselves out if they're not careful. But I don't believe they will, because their feelings are going to overpower this whole thing. But they will second guess it, because it's almost like I said, it's like, wait, where'd you come from? This can't be life right now. So what is their actions? Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in the reverse. They're definitely going to try to outweigh the pros and cons by keeping tabs on you, getting to know you deeply, watching your every move. They're going to definitely invest in this relationship. Their goal is to just make sure they're not taken for granted. And I can't get away from their feelings for you. Underneath it all, it's like their feelings is like, wow, like this is a powerful connection. And I think that's what kind of freaks them out too. Because remember, I said this is someone that's used to being single, the single parent, like they're just used to hyper independence. And so you come into their life and they're just like, wow, like this may work, this may not work, but It's just something. Yeah, it seems so peaceful. It's a good feeling for this person. That's great. And they're definitely gonna give their best effort. Let's see, Pisces. How will you feel about this person? Let's see. How will Pisces feel about this person? We have the Queen of Cups. Look at this. We got a match. We got a match. The Queen and the King of Cups. Look at that. That's amazing. You guys are definitely soulmates. A lot of love. Destined. Destined to come into union. This is like your perfect match. Man, this is a great read, Pisces. I feel like you are going to see it. You're going to feel it intuitively. The Queen of Cups is a very intuitive sign. And you're going to be like, finally, like leaving this card. It's like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. The storm is over. Yeah, you are definitely going to get excited. You're going to get excited and go for it. But underneath it all, just like this person in the beginning is going to be weary, I think you're going to not really trust it at first. So you're going to try to make sure you maintain control of your feelings, of how we do this. You got to just make sure. Gotta make sure. Gotta make sure. Yeah, Tiara says, met someone new and I'm on him bad, Meka. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys are like, you're passionate. They're passionate. Y'all are like, I can just see you guys really just falling deeply in love with each other. And it'd be genuine, like on both parts. But in the beginning, what you both may be hiding from each other, Pisces, is this deep love you have because of fear, because you both have been dealing with something and you don't want to risk getting your heart broken. You both are just very kind, loving people. And it's a good thing. I love that. Anything else Pisces needs to know about this new person? They're coming to get you. There it is, the chariot. They're not playing. They want success. They want to see success here. They do. But they don't want you to run from it, okay? They don't want you to run from this because you're their wish fulfillment. I feel like for this person, they feel like there's times where, and this may be in the beginning, where you're going to be kind of like, I don't know, or hesitant, or, just not totally invested, but they are. Seven of Pentacles. They want something for the long haul. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I love that, don't y'all? Man, it's time. I think we all deserve something amazing. I definitely think we all deserve it. So thank you all so much for coming to the live. If you haven't done so already, be sure that you guys like the video, show your girls some love. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my website, Meka Divine Spiritual Guidance.com, where you can find all of the inside scoop of all the different personal readings I do offer. As you guys know, these are general reads. These are general reads. So it may or may not resonate with your story. Either way, it's such a beautiful reading tonight. And for those that didn't get the messages you want, or you want me to dive deeper into your situation, that's the way to go. Book a personal. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. If you enjoyed this reading or watching the recording, leave me a comment down below. Do remember, it will give me about 20 minutes to go ahead and get the timestamps and the rest of the video up, because I'm sure it's gonna take a little while for YouTube to process the video since we had that brief interruption. But definitely in about 20 to 30 minutes, you should be able to come back and replay any portion of tonight's reading. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sending much love. God bless. Namaste. Take care. Namaste.